Sometimes in the wake of tragedy, it's hard to share the good thoughts and the information on the health of our church. But today I must do that, and I do it in honor of Matthew. So I want to share why FBC matters to me. In conjunction with the stewardship campaign kickoff, because to me they go hand in hand. The reason this body of Christ matters to me is the reason why I support this body of Christ. I have called this my congregation home for 54 years. This is a place where I can express who I am, and everybody still loves me for who I am. The 4 W's have been a way to identify who we are as a congregation for quite some time, and as I was thinking about why this church matters to me, those kept coming to mind. So in welcome, this is family, this is home. This is a place where I feel safe to express the love and the grace that has been shown me through my years, through my ornery childhood, through my pushing the limits as a teenager, to becoming a family and navigating parenthood, and to where I am today. You have always been there to comfort and support and care for each of us in our times of need. As for worship, I have felt the presence of God on many occasions here within this building, and I see it often in the presence of the people within this congregation. We have many ways that we express our worship, and so there's lots of avenues for people to express, as well as for myself in nature and in studies and in stories, and the list goes on. And as for work, there are too many people for me to name that have empowered me and shown me by example how to be a part of the body of Christ. From caring for those through communications and keeping in touch, from showing care and comfort in the time of needs, feeding and clothing, walking alongside those that need an extra hand, what it looks like to show love and grace. And those are just a few. And for wonder, I have been able to explore what it means to be a follower of Christ, to learn, to question, and to find meaning and understanding in how God is a part of me and what that means to me. A lot of that was done during my youth ministries as an adult. So those empowerment aren't always as children. We are not a one-size-fits-all church. We are not a one-size-fits-all body of Christ. We are all different. So as you begin to think about the pledge for 2025, consider, what does FBC mean to you? And how can you contribute to the way we do God here? Monetary is always necessary to fund the works that we do and to keep the building operational, as well as to have staff that we seek to support. Over the past few years, we have ended in a deficit, and our reserves are running low. Last year, your generosity was amazing, and we ended up in the black, which was awesome. As of October 31st, our current deficit is $21,407. That is normal for us to be in a deficit at this time of year, and we tend to make up quite a bit of that in the last quarter. So just keep that in mind. So again, think about the missions that we do and give to, and what those mean to you. It takes budgeted operating expenses for all those missions to function above and beyond what we donate to those individual missions. But it also takes bodies for people to be involved, to be the hands and the feet, the voices and the idea bringers of the way we do God's work. So if monetary is a challenge, then think about ways that you can be a part of the hands and feet. Again, as you look for 2025, visualize why this body of Christ matters to you and how you can support that. For it will be different for each and every one of us, and it takes all of us to share God's kingdom.